Hall of Fame shit, nigga. Keep it. Come on, get out there. Get out there. Good catch, my boy. 5 Unit Nation, man. Number 1, man.
Oh my God, run this shit up, man. Let's go on. We found.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of SGDS, Same Goals, Different Struggle. I am your host, AJ. This is episode number 57. If you are new to the channel and you like what you hear, even if you don't like what you hear, leave your comments, leave your feedback, click the like and subscribe button. I do pay attention to everything on all the comments and everything. I try to reply to whatever I can. Today, man, I think I'm gonna talk about get into politics, man. Before I start, I want to say rest in peace to my brother again, Q. I miss you every day, bro. Yeah, man. So if you haven't heard, we had a selection. I believe it was like your local mayors. Everybody in different states, I guess, had different things. I really didn't like get into my city. I mean, my community this year, DeKalb County. I really didn't get into like who was on the board and stuff. I don't. I lost my flavor with voting. I know everybody got their own opinion on you should still vote. Your ancestors fought for us to vote. Um, Everybody got their own opinion on how they feel about that. I'm not moved by that. I'm not really big on that. I got problems with my own ancestors, and a few of them motherfuckers, so they know how I get down. My family know how I get down, so um, I'm my own person. I move how I move. Can't nobody really tell me what the fuck to do, but it doesn't. It's not me persuading nobody to do anything. I just feel like with voting right now, it's not beneficial to nobody because you got one side, both sides blaming each other, and you got the middle class and the low class really hurting right now. So to me, I know you got to get new people in there, but how long have we been trying to get new people in the system? I mean, to the house to fix things. It's like I really want to talk about who's really running the country. So I don't know how people feel about Candace Owens. Everybody got their own opinion. Some like her, some don't. But I think she's a smart, intelligent female. I don't agree with everything she says. You feel me? Like, it's just not me. Y'all out. All right, love y'all. Have a good day. All right. Um, Everybody, you gone? All right, little man. Have a good one. All right. Everybody had their own opinion on everybody, but she made a good she was I don't know if she was talking about the Charlie Clerk situation on this video or what. I have to go back and read. I guess I'm gonna play it and see, or I hope this is the video about Israel. Let me.
Well, here's some explosive news for you that I can now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, confirm. Putting my name on this. Not only can I confirm this, but I can publicly challenge the very Zionist occupied Trump administration, who is aware of this, to deny it, to come out and say, no, that's not true. Okay? And if Cash Patel is done crying about the mean tweets on the internet regarding his sensational singing girlfriend, he can also certainly make the time of day to deny what I am saying if it is untrue, right? Because this is pretty relevant. Now, I should say that some people had actually reported this earlier, like Mel. I've been telling you to follow her, Village Crazy Lady over on X. She was actually very early with this reporting, and I had heard rumors and rumblings, but I wanted to make sure that I had verifiable proof, enough proof that I would go out on a limb, as I'm doing right now, and asserting that it is authentic and it is real. Ladies and gentlemen, there were, for whatever reason, 12 Israeli cell phones on the ground at Utah Valley University the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. This has completely spooked the people that are very high up in government. Now, to be clear, I don't mean that there were 12 VPNs that were switched and routed through Israel on that day. I mean that there were 12 personal cell phone accounts that were opened in Israel, okay? Like you go into Verizon in Tennessee or in Connecticut and you open your phone. I am saying that they opened their phones in Israel, those accounts in Israel, and they were on the ground on September 10th at Utah Valley University when Charlie was shot. Now, the NSA knows this. Kash Patel knows this. People in the current administration know this, and they are desperate for some reason to stop that information from being released to the public. Why? Because they're the most transparent administration ever? Is that why? Is this like Jeffrey Epstein transparency that we're getting? Because that's what it feels like. It always seems that on the topic of this one nation that's only the size of New Jersey and has done nothing wrong ever and was truly the greatest friend to Charlie right up until the very end, never put any pressure on him, suddenly everybody abandons their values. True friends of Charlie Kirk, right? Standing on that stage, giving him a speech, hiding this. Now, what would be the reason that they wanted to keep that information under wraps? And why does it have people at the very top spooked? If there's nothing to hide, then there's nothing to hide. Okay? If there's nothing to hide, then there's nothing to hide. Now, let's play devil's advocate. And to be clear, we are now advocating for the devil when we do this. Maybe the cell phones belonged to some exchange students. It's possible. Maybe 12 Israelis were touring UVU on that day because, I don't know, Utah Valley University is a place where they maybe wanted to attend in the future. Maybe 12 American students had Israeli-based cell phones because they had just come back from a summer abroad.
Now, y'all probably wondering why the fuck do I don't know if you ever watch me, you always I've heard me talk about a new world order, right? I'm just talking from doing certain type of research. I'm still doing more, so don't always quote me on everything, but just me thinking or me just really having a conversation, right? Do it look like Trump's doing anything to fix America, or is he doing the dirty work for Israel? Allegedly. Does it feel like that? Do it feel like he's trying to take away, or how can I quote this? Make U.S. not the powerhouse anymore, powerhouse country anymore. Will Israel be the powerhouse? Will China be the powerhouse? Who is Trump really working for? You get what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know these questions. Y'all give me y'all feedback, bro. Cause and y'all probably asking why I'm asking these questions. And it was crazy. I seen that video of her saying that, like, I don't know factually if it was 12 phones there at the time of Charlie Kirk's killing. It'll be a real strange coincidence, but it wouldn't be shocking to me if it was, yo. Like, the stuff that they keep. The stuff they try to distract us with, like the illegal gambling bullshit. They'll distract us with that shit, try to make that shit public, and the FBI, whatever the fuck his name is, he'll get on the stand and try to make it seem like the FBI is focused on this and focus on doing the right thing for this country and shit. But if you know all this shit, if the phones were there and the FBI know about this situation and you won't make this public record, what else is you trying to fucking hide? Who are you really working for? Is my question. Next situation. If we go back to the voting, right? Trump was kind of pissed off, right? And I told my homeboy CJ, and hopefully I get him back up on here, whatever. But I told him, I told him last year, like, what's gonna happen if Trump keep doing all this shit and then Democrats get back in the house, right? He's saying that the damage ain't gonna start to 2027. Mind you, that is 2026 is midterms. I'm gonna play this video about Trump. To me, I believe even Trump and his people are fit for midterms coming up next year.
And last night, it was not expected to be a victory. It was very Democrat areas, but I don't think it was good for Republicans. I don't think it was good. I'm not sure it was good for anybody. But we had an interesting evening, and we learned a lot. If you read the pollsters, the shutdown was a big factor, negative for the Republicans, and that was a big factor. And they say that I wasn't on the ballot was the biggest factor. But I don't know about that, but I was honored that they said that.
So so what Trump saying that is, I feel like Trump, I don't know, like I don't know what Trump has in plan. I don't think Trump really has a fucking plan. I think Trump is just trying to get as rich as he can for his family before he leave the White House, before he die. And I think he's doing the dirty work of Israel. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. This is his counterpart, not one of the senators that also was, I guess, upset that the Democrats won off voting. And don't get me wrong, I don't trust the Democrats either, because I feel like if the Democrats get back in house, they gonna literally try to I feel, bring open that border and bring as many U.S. bring in as many immigrants back into this country as possible. Mind you, that was some fucked up shit too. We had a lot of bullshit going on during that time. And then you got these people that they use, these celebrities that they use to fucking act like they really care about y'all, but like they don't really care. They might get on here and talk like they care, but who's really out here really doing the work? And mind you, a lot of us right now don't even have the funds right now. Like, I'm gonna get into the food stamp situation in a minute after I play these videos, but you got people that really be acting like they really care. And it's another video that I'm gonna show of Floyd Mayweather. This is somebody who's made billions off not only people that hate him, of different like Mexicans or whatever who hate him, that he used to buy his pay-per-views, but the black people that have supported him. And for you to go over there and talk about you care about the people of Israel when you got black people over here, not even just black people, you got people over here that's in food crisis. It's bullshit to me. Like, that's some weak ass shit to me. That's why I've been lost respect for a Floyd Mayweather type person, bro. You can't be you can't say you care about your people. You use your people to make yourself rich, and when it's time you see your people hurting, mind you could do whatever the fuck you want with your money. Like, mind you, my word might not mean a damn thing to nobody, but to me, the character of a man means a lot, bro. And how you like shit, you could be on top of the world one day, bro, and you could fall just like that. But let me get into this video.
I told him this morning what we've talked about many times and what I've said here before. The president is on the ballot in 2026. President Trump is on the ballot next fall. Because if we lose the majority, if the Republicans, the common sense people here who are doing the job for the American people, if we lose the majority in the House and this radical element of the Democrat Party were able to take over, we've already seen that movie. They will try to end the Trump administration. He won't have 4 years, he'll have only 2, because they will move to impeach him probably on the first day of the new Congress in January 2027. And they will try to systematically unwind all the important reforms that we've done for the American people, to lower costs, to have a better quality of living, on health care, to increase access and quality of care. We are the party that is doing that, and the president needs 4 years to complete his agenda, not just 2. So he is in a very real sense on the ballot. He's fiercely committed to us winning. He is going to help. He's offered to do rallies and to town halls and all the things. He's sent out a huge round of endorsements of incumbents, Republican incumbents, just over the last few days. He is very much engaged, very dialed in, and he understands the stakes. President Trump is on the ballot in 2026, and we're looking forward to that contest.
Now, you take that with a grain of salt, and however you feel with that shit, I don't believe none of this shit. Like I said, you playing people with play people emotion. That's why I don't really even. You asking me about voting, I don't really get into it, because even though we're not even talking about like federal government right now, the voting that happened right now is for like our local states and mayors and stuff like that. It still plays a tribute into you. Like, these people, like, I can do a whole nother video of just crooked ass people in your state and your local government that has been crooked too, and cheated the people. That's why I say it's hard, bro. Like, when you see shit behind closed door, bro, and what really goes on, and you don't really, you like the shit that you know that they put on for the media, or when they get on TV, they be just be saying, and it's real bullshit. You look at life differently. And a lot of the bullshit, a lot of the shit that's happening right now, it's in a lot of books, bro. Like you just if you read up on just different information or you educate yourself, you'll see like this was all planned. Like it's been part of a plan. They just using our emotions right now to execute their plan. But everybody just be want to run to talk about vote. Let's vote for this and vote for that, and thinking that they gonna help us. But them people don't give a fuck about us. Let me play this video of Floyd Mayweather. This is go back to my point of who's really who's really running the United States right now. Because why the fuck you say you worth $1 billion, bro? I don't remember you ever bringing up Israel and nothing before all this. When did everybody become your best friend like Israel, bro? I'm trying to figure this shit out right now.
And like I said before, I'm not with you guys 10%, 50%. I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
See, I ain't even got the other one. Him talking about the Jewish dude. I mean the other. I guess yeah, the Jewish dude being his best friend now. But I got another. Like I can show you another video. I guess you know you can have as many best friends as you want. Whatever, whatever, dog. But when are you gonna be the voice for your people that's in America? I ain't even gonna just say the black folks. Just when you gonna be the voice of that? Like you literally go to a whole nother country to be a voice, and this is why I be saying they don't get people like we pe- people celebrate these celebrities and then they talk off with the money that you done spent that you did been spent supporting them. Mind you, they put in the work, whatever, whatever. But I know it's a lot of hard working motherfuckers out here that don't get the support. They get overlooked because you got motherfuckers like this that get the look and then take off and go spend their money and do other shit to support other countries that they motherfuckers Israel don't need that nigga talking for them. They bombing other motherfucking countries. They just stopped. They got money. They got money to bomb and gentrify all these. I mean, not even gentrify. Yeah, but like gentrify, like fuck up other people countries and all the shit they did, bro. Like them motherfuckers ain't innocent, bro. And you playing the game, you playing this innocent like this game, bro. Like I don't respect Floyd Mayweather. I can't respect people like that. But I just want the people opinion. Do you really think it's something behind all this? Do you think Israel is about to take over? And do you think they're behind a lot of stuff that's going on in the US right now? Allegedly. This is just a question I want to ask to the chat. Y'all let me know y'all feedback on that. I'm gonna get into the food stamps. It's let me share my page real quick. So a judge ordered Trump. What is shit? First thing, judge ordered Trump administration to stop needless suffering and fully fund food stamps. The policy means people will go hungry. Food pantries will be overburdened, says judge. Plus, Tesla share. I don't give a fuck about Tesla. Good morning. A federal judge in Rhode Island ordered the Trump administration yesterday to find the money to fully fund food stamps for 42 million low-income Americans in November by today. Now, I seen a tweet that Trump said he's not doing a damn thing until the government open up. But I have heard some people have gotten some like portions of their food stamps, so that's good to hear that has happened. I can't fully verify that because I'm not on it, and I don't know too many people. I don't really fuck with too many people, so the people that I know are not on it, so I can't verify it. But if they is, I'm a, that's a good thing. But it's still bullshit, man, because like they were supposed to put in they'll put in motion today, or one of the senators was supposed to put in motion where since the government is shut down, you got people that's losing their jobs and not being able, to get paid, then Congress shouldn't be getting paid. And I promise you that bill won't get passed. because Congress gonna make sure they get paid. That's why I said they don't give a fuck about y'all or us. I keep saying like they don't give a fuck about us. Period. The what was I? Low income Americans in November by today in a rebuke to the government plan to only provide reduced aid during the shutdown. The district judge John J. McConnell Jr. criticized the administration plan to partly fund supplement nutrient assistance program SNAP benefits in November. The evidence shows that people will go hungry. Food pantries will be overwhelmed. Pantries and needless suffering suffering will occur. Uh, McConnell said what's irreparable harm here means this should never happen in America. That's crazy too. Like America's supposed to be one of this powerful country, this and that, and you got people going hungry. You got homeless people. People can't afford to even pay their bills. They got to choose between a meal and keeping a bit like lights on. Shit like that is like uncalled for a country to say they the best country in the world. We got all this resources. They fuck up and try to steal everybody's resources, and you got people really over here suffering, bro. When you got people, Dubai is younger than America, and Dubai is running like how America should be run, bro. Like roads, buildings looking nice, roads not fucked up. Like the laws that are put in place for people. Like I don't know if I could live in Dubai because I can't, some of their rules, but I respect how they run their shit and how they do their things. Um, so hopefully people get their food stamps. Let me go to my next quote. I wanted to talk about this mayor though, yo. Like this Muslim mayor in New York that got selected. I'm gonna play this video. You getting some bad like he's been getting some mixed reviews, right? And I want to know how people feel about that. They say a lot of the top billionaires in New York is moving to the South. I please say this, please don't bring your ass to Atlanta because we got enough fucking problems and enough people here. Take your ass to a nice little country town. Build North Carolina up. Build South Carolina up. Take your ass there. Don't come to Atlanta. You gotta like people come here and thinking shit be the same that you see on social media. That little 10-second clip ain't what life really is about in Atlanta, bro. But people feel like but I guess it don't matter when you got money for real, for real. Let me play this video real quick.
A day after his big victory, New York's mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani says he's got a clear mandate and he plans to use it. He's promising affordable housing, rent freezes, and free buses. He's just announced his transition team, but as mayor, his actual powers are limited. So can he really deliver? He wants a 4-year rent freeze on the city's 1 million rent-stabilized flats. But to make that happen, he'll need approval from the city's Rent Guidelines Board. And current mayor Eric Adams could still appoint new members before leaving office to make it harder. He also wants to make public buses free and faster, a plan he says would cost around $630 million a year, though some officials put it closer to $1 billion a year. To pay for it all, Mamdani wants to raise corporate taxes and add a 2% surcharge on anyone earning over $1 million. But the governor and state legislature would have to agree, and Governor Kathy Hochul's made it clear she's against new taxes ahead of her own election. So will Zohran Mamdani turn his bold promises into action, or will political reality hit first?
So anybody that stay up north, anybody that's in my chat that stay up north, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, about the new tax, if the new tax law that he's trying to in place. Do you feel like it'll be something that can help better New York, or do you feel like it'll cripple New York? Do you feel like the shit is just gonna get crippled either way? Did you feel like Eric Adams was doing a better job? Because I pay attention to New York for some reason. I don't know why. I always paid attention to Eric Adams and all that stuff. I never trusted Eric Adams. Eric Adams gonna Eric Adams gonna ride with whoever in office, no matter if you're Republican or Democrat. I don't even. He just be on some wishy washy shit. You can't. That's just how I feel with certain people. I feel like a lot of politicians be on some wishy washy shit. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about oh boy, man. Y'all give me reviews And when I get more research on him, I'm gonna go into depth more onto him because I've seen him on the Breakfast Club. I seen him even talking about his tax plan. I even seen 50 Cent say he's gonna kill New York. So I don't know, man. I don't know too much about him. I know he's Muslim. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know what his plans is for New York. Hell, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck they got planned for Georgia. You feel me? So I don't know what's really gonna go on. Like the last video that I was talking about, how the guy was talking about at the Senate, the Republican Senate was talking about that they would try to impeach Trump in 2027. All this shit is just a big ass hot mess. And they playing with all our emotions and playing us to go out here and vote, but ain't nothing has gotten better. The situation has really gotten worse. Trump has literally been like Trump and his people are benefiting. The billionaires and the millionaires are still benefiting off all this shit, bro. And you got innocent people out here really going hungry, kids out here. That's to me, I and it's supposed to be like over health insurance. Now I could say this for a fact: my health insurance went the fuck up, and I ain't happy about it. But what the fuck? Like it didn't matter who I was gonna vote for. Yeah. If I voted, say I voted for the Democrats, my health insurance might have not went up, but I promise you something else would have went up. I can't verify what would have went up, but it would have went up, man. Like I voting for the evil, like voting for two evils to me is just it is no like ain't gonna be no success in that. And then you got these people that they use that have these bigger followings to use these people's minds and convince them to go out here and vote for these people that 9 times out of 10 these people are benefiting off of this situation, yo. They not gonna tell you this shit until you call them out, until you find out about it behind like you go do the research or you hear about it or public documents come out, but they ain't gonna go out here and tell you about this shit. That's why I don't fuck with none of these people, bro. They be on some fake ass shit, bro. And I don't know, man. I know even coming to the internet, trying to be real, bro, like or trying to be yourself just don't work. But I don't give a fuck. I can't switch up and try to lose who I am for the greater value of $1. Let me get to this next video right here. They cut in flights, y'all. So I don't know how this shit gonna go for the holidays, y'all. They are cutting flight shortage. I think this government shutdown might even go into past Thanksgiving or around that. But if they're cutting these flights and it's gonna cripple the money that these big business are going to make, they're gonna open that motherfucking government. Cause they care more about their money maker than they care about the motherfuckers who are working for them. So I'm gonna play this video.
There is going to be a 10% reduction in capacity at 40 of our locations. The administrator is going to tell you that this is data-based. This is not based on what airline travels, has more flights out of what location. This is about where is the pressure and how do we alleviate the pressure.
All right. I don't know if cutting flights relieves the pressure or not because one, you losing out on money, and then two, now people are still losing their jobs and more. Like that's why I say, bro, this is a whole bunch of just you got these evil ass white people that's in these top positions and certain other people that's in these top positions arguing over the dumbest fucking thing. And you got people during a certain period of time during the holidays where people gather with their family, might not even be able to gather with their families, man. Like in times like this, bro, family times like this, you don't get times like you don't get a chance to always say that it can be next year or tomorrow where you can see your family and spend these special times together. And a lot of us take it for granted. And I say that to say with my brother that I miss so much, bro. I'm starting to feel like I might have took even him being around for granted because I always felt like he would be here. Like I always knew that it'll be a day, but I always be like, damn, it'll be like 60 or 70 and we'll be old with health problems. So then I'm like, all right, I understand. But if shit like this to happen and it be your own people that take you out, it's a hurtful situation. It's like I still don't. I know I'll never be the same person again, and I ain't really don't even know how to even. I don't even know how I be doing this shit sometimes. Like I think I just be trying to keep myself busy. I was listening to the G Herbert interview yesterday, man. And it was just like everything he was saying about Trump. I was like, it hit home because he was talking about how he was still working when his father had passed, and when I got the call about Q, I went to work, and it's like this situation hit a lot differently with me because I've had deaths in my past, like deaths, but he was so close to me, like this was like somebody that was really, really, really close to me. So every time, like, bro, like some days are better than others. And when I say that, it'll never be the same, but it's like some days hit a little different than others. And I think as time go on, people say it get easier. I don't know. I don't even know if I could say that. I think people say that to make themselves make it seem like some people just make things to try to make it seem better than what it really like how it really feels inside. But the feeling that I feel inside, I never wish on my worst enemy, bro. Because the worst part about having him gone is not even is lately his it just feel like his spirit's been over me, man. And like where he got killed at, I keep getting sent over there, yo. And having to ride past where your brother laid and lay his last breath is a traumatizing situation. So it's like everything's so fresh. But now I got this place where like I gotta remember this shit. I'ma always remember it. Mind you, it was apartments, right? Where over there, like where he was close by, I used to stay over there. So it's like all this connection to all this shit makes it even worse than like it makes it even worse. It just adds on to the shit. And you try to remember the good times. And even when people talk about them, it's like, damn. First thing they say is he got a son that play football. And that shit made me smile because it's like that was his thing. Being a coach to them kids, bro. Like that's one thing that if I knew that like if we had allowed to do and I knew he was doing something with them kids, that overtook everything for me. Like I ain't care no more. Like I ain't care about nothing. Them kids was everything. That's how I feel. Like I don't care about the money. I don't care about the fame. I care about making sure the next generation, whoever that is, that comes behind us and have to deal with this wicked ass world that we living in. And they are the bullshit that they're creating for the next generation and making it even harder, not only for the blacks, but just making it harder for us to even live. I want to just be able to help them guide as long as I'm on this earth, guide themselves as best way I can, and not end up another statistic or not in somebody's jail cell, or not thinking that having 4, 5, 6, 7 baby mamas is the thing, and you can't even provide for them because that's what it's gonna get like. That's what's gonna get pushed, and that's what's gonna get praised. And I could talk about that shit because I live that shit, and I know what comes with that shit. A lot of these niggas ain't even been to a child custody case, bro, and you don't even know what comes with it, like being having children out of wedlock. Mind you, it's problems that come with being married. That goes into my next situation, my next topic, yo. I want to just talk relationships real quick, and I was looking at this video. It's probably an old video, and I actually posted some on Facebook earlier about certain outfits that females wear out, right, and the attention that it brings. And me and my bro might had like a debate about it, and I understood his point, but I just want to give my opinion on it, like on live. But I'm gonna play this video real quick and see what y'all think.
Is it insecure of a man not to like or want you to dress sexy in order for you to be his wife?
What's sexy?
What I got on, like what I got on right now.
Oh, let me, I gotta get a good look at you. Let me see, where your shirt at? Kitty, what do you think?
I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure. He's territorial. That's a man's nature, and that's absolutely okay. It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself, knowing what you are exposing yourself to. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself.
Am I wrong? Because I feel the same way. And I'm glad that sister was even confident enough to even ask that question because she did look good as hell. And see, that's what I'm saying. As a man, right? Both of them sisters look good, but the one that came to the microphone, right? If that was my girl and I seen that shit, we would have one conversation. Because maybe we ain't had a conversation, right? Like maybe we ain't had that conversation. Maybe like we don't stay together. We ain't had that conversation. If I see this shit and this shit happen again, it's over with. Because I'm going to tell you why, right? Especially in Atlanta. And I talk to females all the time, like when I'm out. You don't even have to be halfway dressed, undressed, for these niggas to be predators to you. So just think what they gonna do if you halfway undressed. And the attention, so you gotta be careful of the attention that you are like that's what I mean. You attract what you are. If you wearing half naked clothes, it's in a man nature. He gonna like if he sees something that he like and it looks good, he's gonna try to come at it. And some motherfuckers don't know how to take no for an answer. Some like a man. As a man don't know how to take no. It does something to his confidence. It does something to his character. It does something to his ego. Like a lot of men just doesn't take rejection well, and that to me is a big problem because you feel like a woman should be able to express herself and be able to wear whatever she want. And you're absolutely right. Nobody has no control. Shouldn't have no control and shouldn't want no control over you. You should be able to think for your own damn self. But if you should be able to think for yourself, you should fucking know that what's gonna come with you wearing this situation. That's what if you my girl, I don't need them type of problems. And that might be the reason I'm single now because I don't certain type of shit I ain't got time for. I got 3 kids, a mom, I got bonus kids, nieces, nephews that I look after, bro. I got a business I'm trying to get rebrand. Like I ain't got time for your like to be you giving me a phone like you out and you out with your friends, for example, right? And you give me a call about this nigga disrespecting you, but now we gotta go into the situation. What the fuck do you got on? Why would he even come up to feel that he feel that confident to even to do that? You feel me? So and now now what if we out together and you halfway dressed and I gotta go into protect mode because of some bullshit. Now, if I gotta go into protect mode and say you dress with a sundress on and or something like that, that's different. That's different to me because nigga, you just being overly horny now. You being disrespectful now. Feel me? Like she not dressed inappropriately. She ain't halfway undressed, and she with me. You feel me? Now, back in my younger days, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to fuck with strippers so much, bro. I probably wouldn't even have cared what you dressed like, cause I was that confident enough where I was a fighter, so I was already on some. If you say some shit to me, I'm ready to fight anyway. So I didn't give a fuck. That mindset could have got me killed, bro. And it shit ain't even worth it, bro. That's why I'd rather be at home chilling. Walk around naked, cause I know what comes with like being outside in these streets, and you see so much different shit. And it's not for me to say that you shouldn't go enjoy life, because you should, but you gotta understand what comes with certain situations. You gotta understand what certain hours or certain like areas that wherever you go and whatever situation you put yourself in, you gotta know the energy that or stuff that might be attracted to that. Like, what do you expect? Like, I don't know, man. I think we think all men think alike, and we think all men got self discipline. And I'm gonna tell you like this: that's the hardest thing that I know of a man to have. Like, I'm still learning discipline. Like, discipline for a man to me is like accountability. It's like that shit don't go together all the time for them. So for you to assume that a man is just gonna have self respect for you, what if he wasn't taught self respect? What if he was taught to whatever he wants, he gotta he go get, and if he don't get it, he take it. Like, everybody don't are not raised the same. Everybody not having the same mindset. And like I say, like, you got to be careful of what you know, because everybody, and especially when people get that liquor in you, man. Like, people don't think straight, yo. Like, the accountability of just lately, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. And then it's like another video I want to talk about real quick. Let me see something. Cause it was another one. Let me see this shit.
Do you recommend a single woman with no kids to date a guy who got 4 baby moms and 5 kids?
See, so my question is this to you. Is this man a good man?
It just didn't work out with the other 4.
Okay, so
the other 4 were the problem.
Exactly. So this man is a good man to you, right?
Yeah.
All right, do you love him?
No.
Y'all just starting to date?
Yeah. What?
Okay, hold on. And you knew from the beginning that he had 4 children with 4 different baby moms?
He told me.
Are y'all?
Yeah.
Oh!
You got number 5.
Hold on. Important
you
question.
Be number 5.
Hold on. Important question.
That's fine.
Hold on. Whoa. Blink twice if y'all use protection. Oh, girl. You know I love you, but that's how he got the 4 other kids. Can I ask one more question?
Surely can.
Okay. No, and we need this. I just want it for context, because maybe this man has grown. How old is the youngest?
9 months, twins.
Girl, that woman hormones is still balancing back out.
All right, y'all. So let me ask y'all this: who's to blame in that situation? And this go back to accountability. Now, you know he got 4 baby mamas. I'm pretty sure at least 2 of them went that crazy. I'm pretty sure 2 of the baby mamas ain't that crazy. So why is he not with the baby mamas? Or was he just fucking and having a good time? What was the situation? But if you listen to this, right, and say you don't even know the situation, say she got pregnant, right, and start saying that this nigga ain't shit, he ain't no good. But if you go back and she told you this shit, that she knew that he had 4 baby mamas, knew that he just had a 9-month-year-old, like, he just had a 9-month-old baby, you fucking him and you fucking him raw. To all the black females that love to tell me that this is y'all temple, your body, you have power, y'all make the decision. If when you get pregnant, this is your body. If you want to keep the baby and everything, when is it your body when y'all are having sex and you don't make him put the condom on? This is what I be talking about. You got to take fucking accountability. If you knew all this shit and you was willing to even go up here and tell everybody in front of everybody all that, you can't get mad at the consequences that comes behind your actions. And I want to say this: I think single people should just thank single people. Like, cause I feel like a single woman ain't gonna understand always, and it's a bare minimum. I say 75 that don't, 25% that do. Like if you a single female without kids, that you understand what a man goes through if he has kids. I don't know if they understand if he has full custody of them. That I still haven't found. And I don't think I will. Like, and, but that's another story for another day. Do you? Damn, what was I about to say? Ah, shit, I forgot, y'all. I'm damn fucked up. Uh, let me just get back to this. Let me just say this. I just feel like black females, we have to take account. You have to take accountability. If you are gonna allow a man inside of you, and you know all this, you can't put all the blame on black men. Just trying to make black men feel like we ain't shit. Now, is he not shit for keep doing this shit? Yes, maybe. I don't know why niggas like I don't even know. But this is the shit that we praise, and this the shit that gets glamorified. This the shit that we love, and this why I was having this conversation with my bro yesterday. He was like, "Good guys finish last." I feel like nice guys might finish last. I feel like good guys get taken advantage of, and the the nigga that ain't shit gets praised. You get praised for all the wrong shit, bro. All the shit that we get dogged for is the shit behind closed doors that females love. And they love to sit up here and tape for some reason. And I feel like, when are you gonna start taking your power back? And maybe they have. Maybe black female have. That's why they staying single. Maybe that's why some of them are turning gay. Like, hey, I understand. Like, it's a lot of no good niggas out here, bro. Like, I understand that, yo. I see it all the time. Like I said, I work in Atlanta, so I see what goes on at night. And I understand what females be going through. Every man, every man is not gonna take accountability, even if you make him. Even if you, I know man that even if he know that you was cheating, or that he was cheating. Man, I gotta go, man. I'm bad, y'all. I gotta go. My bad. I'm gonna get at y'all later, bro. My head hurting, bro. My bad, y'all. I could do another one tomorrow, y'all. If you like what you hear and everything, man, click the subscribe button. I'm gonna get better at doing this, y'all. I just been fucked up lately trying to get my mind right. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about is my mental health. Lately, my mental ain't really been into this shit. I just been trying to force myself to keep going to do this shit. So a lot of time, like usually I be on point with a lot of shit, but I've been slipping lately, and I apologize for that. People that really support me, I do apologize for that. Like even with me having to reschedule my bros sometimes. Like I said, man, I'm still trying to relearn a new me, and all this shit is new to me now. Cause like I said, a part of me just is gone. And a lot of people might not understand that. A lot of people don't understand what I got going on behind closed door that I don't even speak about. And it's really not even nothing for me to even get into. It's just real life situations. I take care of my responsibilities. I put a lot of responsibilities on me. Me trying to understand my purpose is not even understanding my purpose. Me trying to even keep going with my purpose, even when I know that I really, honestly, I feel like with my purpose, I don't enjoy it as much as I used to no more. Trying to find that maybe that joy again, but I know if I stop it, that isn't that things just ain't gonna work out how it should. But I appreciate the people that do watch, that do support me, that do leave comments, that do support, subscribe, and like to my channel. I'm still learning. I'm still growing with this shit. As time get better, as time go on, I will get better at this. I will get my bros back up on here, and hopefully, maybe one day I will open up to having more guests. Right now, I don't think I ever will have like no new guests on here because I'm a type of man that, bro, like if you can't support me at my lowest, then like I say all the time, then I don't need you when I'm doing good. And I'm at that point now also where I don't like people hitting like supporting me behind closed doors. So there's only a few people that I know that hit me, and we got those communications. Y'all know who I am, but it's certain people that I'm just tired. Like I don't do the fake shit, and I don't know. I just don't know what's fake and what's real no more. I always felt like everything was fake now, but now it's just like I'm numb to everything. So everything to me just seems suspicious. Everything don't feel real to me. And maybe this just me venting my mental health or what I'm going through right now and just the trauma that I'm really trying to face. Uh, a lot of shit that I keep in now because I really like I still got my bros I could talk to, but Q is somebody that he lived a different lifestyle that like we both understood that I could talk to him about and just different type of trauma that we understood. Everybody don't have the same trauma. So me talking about it, everybody's not gonna understand it. They might know about it, but you're not gonna understand it the same way. So a lot of times, like I said, I have my good days, I have my bad. I just try to stay consistent with this shit because I know this is what he will want. You feel me? Even though when I don't want to do this shit, I know this is what he will want. The same thing I try to tell my nephew. But even then, if my nephew ever told me that he would lose, it was something else he wanted to do, I will always support him. But I know how he feel about football, and I know that he loves it, so I'm gonna support him with that. But even with loyal, even with my kids, whatever they want to do, I want to support them. But I'm at the point I gotta make sure now that I take care of myself better. I gotta start doing better, just mentally getting back to my reading, just get back to really mentally focusing on trying to get my health better. Cause this year has really been a blow, and it's in like with everything that's going on in the world, things ain't gonna get better. So I really have to take the time to really get my mental right. And to anybody that's going through something, bro, like take the time for yourself. Even if people don't understand, don't ever feel guilty for taking the time to yourself because I promise you, when people finally go through whatever they're going to, they're going to take time for themselves. And you put so much energy into them, you don't put it into yourself. And that can leave you in a bad place. And you don't want to do that. So I always understand now when if I don't hear from somebody and they're taking time to themselves, I don't I don't overdo it. I don't try to make sure like, overdo it. I just give them that time to be to themselves. And I honestly think I need to do that to myself because a lot of times I try to keep going so I don't have to deal with the pain inside. And a lot of times I know one day I'm gonna have to face this shit. And when that time comes, I will, y'all. But thank you, whoever support me. I'll be back probably with another episode either tomorrow or definitely Sunday with my bro Nate. I'm gonna get at y'all later.